Arenado has not won a glove. Like, he's
I know.
undefeated in the Gold Glove category.
He doesn't lose.
At this rate, I don't think the MLB wants to change that. Like, that's the kind of thing.
What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for coming back to the 450 Dead Chance Center channel. Daniel here with Chris.
Hey.
And we have a guest today. Please welcome Sam from Century 17 over there. Round of applause for Sam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are going to record a video up on Sam's channel. It'll be MLB playoff draft. He's got some draft playoff prediction idea over there. So definitely go check him out. His link will be in the description. But opening days tomorrow, I thought let's do some MLB bold predictions. What do you guys say?
I'm so hyped.
I have so many hot takes.
All right, Chris, I know you're the king of hot takes. If you guys have not seen, we actually did a Blue Jays bold predictions, which will be up in the corner somewhere here. And Chris is convinced that Kikuchi's going to be a CY Young nomination, so make that as you will.
Dude, he had like the most strikeouts in the spring, didn't he? I just saw like a graphic. He's got like the most strikeouts in the spring training, yeah.
You know, Daniel told me if he finishes top 3 in Cy Young, he'll buy me a Kikuchi jersey. So I want a Kikuchi jersey.
I watch this guy who breaks baseball cards who just makes fun of Kikuchi all the time. It's so funny.
How dare he?
Oh yeah, so that's one of Chris's boldest takes right now. But this video, we're going to do strictly MLB takes. There will not be a single Jays take in here, probably. Maybe a team take, but that's about it. We're going to do 2 takes each, so a total of 6 takes. And Sam, since you're the guest on the channel, why don't you go first?
Oh, I'm going first? No, I'd like to go third, please.
All right, awesome. Chris, do you want to go first?
Finalize my thoughts.
You know what? I'll go first. I'll just
Chris.
absolutely drop a bombshell on everybody here. I'm gonna say this might be bold. I mean, that's bold predictions. That's the whole point of this video. The Dodgers win under 90 games, but still make the postseason.
Okay.
Under 90?
Under 90 games, but still make the postseason. Yes, you could go ahead.
Okay. I partially agree with you. I don't think they're going to be as good this year. You look at their roster, you look at the pieces that went in, do not even come close to measuring up to the pieces that went out. Like, you brought in JD Martinez, which is like good, but you lost guys like Trey Turner, Andrew Heaney. I mean, guys leaving like left and right. And now you got injuries. Like, I think this team is it's still the Dodgers, so we can't really like take them out.
That's the thing.
I think 90. I'm not going to go as low as below 90, but I think right around 90. I kind of agree with you on this one. I like this. I like this one.
Yeah, and I mean they're relying a lot on like prospects to perform this year, and guys coming back from injury like Dustin May. Like, who says he doesn't retweak his arm and he's out for the whole season again? Like, I don't know. I think they could finish under 90 games or under 90 wins.
Yeah, Chris, I'm right. I think I'm pretty. I agree with you, like Sam said on this. And Sam, you made a good point. The pieces that they've lost have not been replaced sufficiently. And I've been on the whole thing this offseason. I think Justin Turner's a huge loss for them. I think his presence both on and off the field is completely different for that Dodgers team. I think it's going to be a very underrated loss. And now with was it Gavin Lux that got hurt? I can't remember who got hurt. It was Lux, right?
He did. I didn't even think
Gavin
of
Lux
that
is hurt now, and
out for the whole season.
Yeah, there's no timetable on him coming back. So I think Chris, I think you're pretty good on this one. This isn't one of your craziest takes that you.
I thought it was gonna be bold as hell.
Oh, but I think it's a good take.
Awesome, sweet. I'll take it.
I'll go into mine here, and I got a little bit of a juicy one here. I think that there's going to be 4 AL East teams that make the playoffs this year.
So what are you saying? No Boston?
So I think it's going to be Yankees, Jays, Rays, and Orioles.
Yeah, so no Boston.
I'm buying this like all day. I love this.
I think this take as well.
I think if there are 7 playoff teams, all 5 of them would make it. I'm not even kidding. I love the Orioles. Like, they're my second favorite team. I love the Orioles. And I think them and the Red Sox are like too good to not make it. Like, their roster's still okay. So I like this one a lot.
Especially if they have a healthy Chris Sale, right? Who knows what could happen?
Yeah.
But I mean, Like if you just look at them on paper, the Yankees and Jays, like on paper, should be a lock to make the playoffs. Either one's gonna win the divisions, one of the other one's gonna be the first wild card spot, in my opinion.
Probably.
And then the Rays are just the Rays. They somehow always win 85, 90 games somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, and
the Orioles are on the
Wander
upcoming.
Injured last year too.
Yeah, exactly. And with Wander, and the Orioles are just on the upcoming with all these good prospects, and I could see them making a big splash at the deadline.
And last year, like you were saying about the Red Sox, like they can be good whenever they really can do or whenever they feel like it. But if the Jays didn't like absolutely dominate them last year, Red Sox probably would have been at least in a wild card spot, and the Jays would have been out a wild card spot. So we could thank all of our success last year to beating the Red Sox like 17 out of the 18 times. Yeah. So
the only team that throws a wrench into my plan here is the Mariners. They are a really good team, and I think they did get better, not going to lie. But I don't know if they're going to have another good season.
I think another interesting thing to look at here is that while they're not as good, I think it's a point needs to be made that the AL mid probably is not going to be as mid as it has been. I think you might have 3 teams in the AL Central with 90-plus wins. The Twins got legitimately better. Like, people don't really realize that team got quite better. And the White Sox are like that every other year kind of team. They're way too talented to do what they did last year again. They were bad last year, and they were I was either exactly 500 or a touch over 500. So, and that team added Andrew Benintendi. So that's another thing that could throw a wrench into this one. But I do like this one overall. I do like this one.
Nice. All right, your turn, Seth.
Sam, you're up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
No pressure.
Okay. So I went through in my head. I'm actually gonna go for my second turn. I'm also gonna do a Phillies one. I'm doing 2 Phillies ones. Okay, that's my team. I haven't gotten to talk a lot about them, especially with other people.
That's okay.
My first one is not a super hot take. It's just like a take that I genuinely think it is probably going to happen. First off, it's a 2-part take. Zach Wheeler wins Cy Young, and Aaron Nola finishes right behind him.
Ooh.
I like that.
Zach Wheeler, I don't know if you guys know this. First of all, blows it right by you. Throws about 100. His slider's disgusting. Curveball is great. He added a pitch to the mix this year. He's got this sweeping slurve. It is absolutely disgusting. I think it's going to make him even better. And last year in a down year, he was injured a little bit in like the July to August time period. Got like 22 starts last year. He had a 2.8 ERA, and everyone thought that it was a down year. And then as far as the Aaron Nola take goes, Aaron Nola is one of the better pitchers in baseball. You can't just look at his ERA. His peripheral stats are really what stands out to him. Like his FIP it was a 2.8 FIP last year. Like that's really, really good. It's among the best in the MLB. That just means that his defense didn't do what they were supposed to behind him. He's a big strikeout guy. I don't know if you guys watched the Foolish 50, a Foolish Baseball's top 50 player rankings. Aaron Nola was ranked number 22. That's the second best pitcher, like third best pitcher on his list. Nice. Aaron Nola's got a legit chance to go out there and do what I think he will.
I've said for years on this channel with Chris, even before we started talking like strictly Blue Jays, Aaron Nola is one of the most underrated pitchers in the league, I think. Still
Always has been, and he's going to get a lot of money in free agency in this next year.
I'm scared he's going to leave. I'm really scared.
And I like the Zach Wheeler Cy Young because, I mean, he has all the tools. It's just he's just got to put it together. That's all.
He was close in 2020, wasn't he? Or was it 2021?
Yeah, well, 2021, he got robbed of it. By Corbin Burns, who had a little lower ERA, but less. Like Zach Wheeler had more innings, had more strikeouts, had a better FIP. Like Zach Wheeler should have won the Cy Young in 2021.
Yeah. Did the Phillies make the playoffs that year? That might have been why.
They did not.
Yeah,
no.
That's probably what it was.
No, 10-year drought got ended last season.
Okay.
What a run! What a run for the Phillies last year.
All right,
Chris,
at least
you're
not
up
the Mariners.
Here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up again, man. I don't like going first here. Let's take a trek all the way to St. Louis, and I'm gonna say that Nolan Arenado doesn't win the Gold Glove this year.
Oh no!
I know.
What?
Oh,
Look,
dude,
listen, hear me out. Brian Hayes, he's
Oh,
a third baseman, right? He was the
Yes.
third baseman.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
robbed last year. I get Arenado is an absolute god with the glove, but so is Brian Hayes. So I think Brian Hayes is going to take that gold glove. Sadly, I love Arenado from Arenado this year, but maybe not. It's a hot take.
I'm gonna say this. I think Cabrian is disgusting. Cabrian is one of my favorite players in the whole league. Arenado has not won a glove. Like he's
I know.
undefeated in the Gold Glove category.
He doesn't lose.
At this rate, I don't think the MLB wants to change that. Like that's the kind of thing that the MLB like keeps going. Like I think there's a real possibility because Cabrian is really really good, but I don't know. Maybe Manny, like that's another guy who could definitely
That's
take it
fair.
over. But I don't know. I feel like the MLB is like just kind of that organization just like keeps going with that. It's a good take. It's a good take. I like that one.
I will give you credit, Chris. I thought you were gonna go way more crazy with these takes.
Dang, I'm
So
sorry.
actually,
I thought
good
these
job.
were crazy. I thought these
Sometimes
were
you
nice.
have some crazy takes.
They
on
are
our
kind
channel.
of crazy, especially
Well-
that last one, man.
Well, I wasn't gonna
Nah,
say the Pirates
this
are
guy
winning
has
the World
said
Series.
stuff. Century. This guy has said stuff that like he's been flaming the entire. I once said that the '93 Jays were one of the worst lineups.
Whoa, no. I said the 2021
Wait, you said the 20
Blue Jays
20
lineup was better than the
Yeah.
1993 lineup, and if you look at WRC Plus, I was right. So
1993 lineup. Who's even? I don't know Blue Jays like
that was
Yeah.
the year we won the
It-
World Series. With like
Let's
I
just
know
say
that,
the
but,
comments
like-
were not very friendly to Chris in that.
I was right. I'm just saying.
But
was
Chris,
on that
I
team?
do like your takes. Congrats. Those are very good.
Thank you.
Um,
I didn't. Even
I'm gonna go
research
into
them.
this next take, and I just nothing to prove this take. Just this total gut feeling. I think Aaron Judge comes on a slump here, and he proceeds to have the worst season of his career.
Oh, I would love that to happen. I'm not a Yankee
I mean,
fan, if you couldn't tell.
The guy just hit a ton of home runs. I mean, it'll be really hard to live up to what he just did again, as well as did he not just get a huge extension? And usually players who get a huge extension tend to have a rough time the next year. So I'm just playing off the history here.
Yeah, it's possible. Like, I mean, anything that Judge does this year, unless he hits like 63 home runs, will really be like, oh wow, down year. But it's kind of hard to.
That's what I was just. That was exactly what I was just about to say. I'm like, if he doesn't do the same thing as last year, everyone's gonna be like throwing a fit about him. All the Yankees fans are gonna be like, "Oh, Aaron Judge, he sucks. He only had a 905 OPS rather than a 1.111 like last year."
Ooh,
Give me a break.
I think it's going to get to him. He might have a decent season. I could be totally wrong, but I think he's just going to have the worst. He's had really good seasons like throughout his MLB career.
Career
So this isn't-
975 OPS. Yeah.
so good.
like he's due to have a bad year. It happens to every player.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be this year. Just the stars are kind of aligning. I think. All right,
Does that
Sam.
mean-
Final take of the video. Take it away.
Okay, I've got the craziest of crazy
Hell
takes
yeah.
for you
All right,
right now.
good.
It's
Chris
also
loves it.
Phillies.
Let's
It's
go.
also Phillies related.
Shoot it.
Okay, we all know Rhys Hoskins,
Oh,
down for the year, tore his ACL. I'm so sad. It's the only jersey that I own. It's right there for the people who are looking at my camera. It's right there. I'm so sad. There's a lot of different options the Phillies could go with. Are they going to turn to Derek Hall, a guy who came up and hit well for them last year? Could not hit a lefty, but who cares? Are they going to turn to moving guys around? Alec Boehm, is he going to come play first? And they're going to put Edmundo Sosa there. Are they going to put Edmundo Sosa in center and they're going to have Castellanos or Schwarber play first? Who knows? I'll be honest, I think the most likely scenario is Derek Hall just plays first base for them. The only other scenario that's come up to me is that the Phillies have a very good backup catcher in Garrett Stubbs. He hit very well for them last year. He's good defensively, little guy. Obviously, like the tandem is nowhere near Blue Jays Kirk and Jansen level, but
Big Daddy.
the other scenario that I've seen a lot is that people think JT Realmuto might play first base. He's played it in the past, so my hot take is that JT Realmuto will be a Gold Glove. I don't even know if this is possible. If that JT Realmuto will be a Gold Glove finalist at 2 positions.
Wow.
Is that even? I don't think that's even possible.
I don't think.
you
Here's
need
the
a
thing.
certain amount of games to qualify.
Yeah, you need like I think it's exactly half. I think you
Oh,
need
okay.
like 80 some games. Yeah.
Okay. 81 and 81 at each position.
You know what? I could see there being games where he maybe catches the first like 6 innings and then they move him to first base. Right? Like
What, save his like legs or something for the next day?
save his legs, or even just I don't know, whoever they have at first base is just not hitting that day. And if this backup catcher that you were saying, Sam, is very, very good, I could just see them moving JT over and mid game, which he would get a position at both for that one game. So I think it is very unlikely, just because I mean, a Gold Glove finalist is hard enough.
Yeah, very
But-
bold. I like it.
Yeah,
He's
I
gotta
like
beat
it
out
though. I
Freeman,
like it. You
Olsen.
brought your bold takes today, Sam. I love
Yeah.
it.
Gentlemen, I really want to apologize. I had to get up right now because my legs just started to cramp really, really badly. So just take away the rest of the video. You guys got it.
All right, we
All right,
got
Sam.
this.
No worries.
We're gonna wrap it
Oh.
up here.
You do it, Chris. Go ahead.
Alrighty, everybody. If you enjoyed our bold takes and Century's bold takes, let us know in the comment section down below. Go check out his video where we're going to be doing other baseball things. I forget what we're going to be doing next. That's why I didn't mention it. But with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and see y'all next time. Goodbye. Go.